every night. How you want it, with the left or right? Either way, it ain't ending nice. Got a lot of heart and it's made of ice. I can never change, I'm like this for life. Beast mode, that's a scary sight. It's lonely at the top, but that's alright. All day, every day, I'm taking flight. I do it night after night, I do it day after day. Take a break, no way, gotta be great. I do it night after night, I do it day after day. All day, every day, 24 straight.
Night after night after night after night after night after night after night, I go hard, 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 yeah, yeah.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
For over 50 years, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic, from parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist for over 50 years. Family-owned and 4 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home. 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at No. 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member, Lily Foster, speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
And thank you very much, Audrey, and good evening, everyone, from the campus of West Plains High School. We are proud to bring you another edition of Mountain Home Bomber Basketball, and it's just one game tonight as the Bomber boys are here across the state line in the Show Me State to take on the Zizzers of West Plains. We do begin with the Bombers pregame show as we are getting ready for this boys matchup this evening. Mountain Home coming into this game with a record of 6-2. Bombers coming off a good win over Valley View this past Tuesday night in Jonesboro. 50-44 the final score there. By the way, I do want to thank Dylan Conley for filling in for me on that game. I couldn't make the trip due to unforeseen circumstances, but the Bombers had good showing that night and held off a good Blazer team to improve to 6-2 on the season. As for West Plains, they are currently 0-3. It's early in the year for them. They just all their games have been in a tournament. They started the year off in the Republic Boys Tournament with 3 straight losses in that event. So they're looking to bounce back from that this evening. They are led. As for West Plains, they are led by Shane Benson, who is in his 6th year at the helm of the Zizzers. He was hired back in 2017, and was trying to look through my notes. I know one of the other places that he had been to was Donovan. He'd also been to South Iron, and I was trying to look through my paperwork to see where else he's been. But I've seemed to have misplaced that paperwork. As for this West Plains team, they do have some good talent and some size. Right now, I was talking to Coach Benson earlier this afternoon, and he said Briggs Houston might be getting some looks at some colleges. He wouldn't be surprised to see that before too long. And also Aiden Simpson is another one that the Bombers are going to have to watch out for, as he is right now their leading scorer. Mountain Home also a little short-handed this evening. They are going to be without the services of Kai Bickford and Robert Dover. Both are feeling a little under the weather this evening. Hope they get to feeling better, and hopefully we'll see them back when Mountain Home goes to Rogers this coming Tuesday night. We're going to take a break, come back and check our starting lineups in just a moment as we get ready to bring you Mountain Home and West Plains in this boys matchup. You're listening to the Bombers pregame show on Classic Hits 101.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, please Number 20, Braxton Carson.
And we welcome you back to the Bombers pregame show here on Classic Hits 101.7 as Mountain Home's boys getting ready to take on West Plains. Starting lineups for Mountain Home in their road crews, coached by Josh Fulcher. They'll be going with actually a senior, Hagen Robb, two juniors, Braden Dewey and Braxton Carson, and two sophomores, Blaine Tate and Ryder McLean. For West Plains in their home whites, coached by Shane Benson, they'll be going with two seniors in their starting lineup, Aiden Simpson at 6'2", and Garrett Mahan at 6'6". They'll be joined by two juniors, Nelson Hoover at 6'5", and Briggs Houston at 6'6". And rounding out the starting lineup is Ethan Tuma, a 5'11" sophomore. Well, that's going to wrap up the Bombers pregame show. We'll take one more break, come back and get this game tipped off in just a moment. Mountain Home and West Plains coming up next. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. Okay, 1 minute. For West Plains, the ball is up in the air. The tip is won by Mountain Home. They are moving left to right in this first half. Tate will walk the ball into the front court for the Bombers. It's like West Plains starting off maybe in a 1-2-2 zone. Ball goes over to Carson on the right side. Now back over to Tate on the left. Now back to Carson. Ball goes down to McLean in the right corner. He's going to pull up for the three. And Mountain Home strikes first as McLean gets the first 3 points this evening. 3-0 our score as we are 27 minutes into this contest. 27 seconds into this contest, excuse me. Here is Simpson into the front court. He will throw it to Tuma, who will set up the offense. Ball goes over on the right side to Simpson. Simpson will dribble up toward the top. He throws it to Houston in the right corner. His pass is stolen by Carson. He's heading back the other way with it. First turnover against West Plains. Hagen Robb goes into the lane for the layup off the assist from Carson, and Mountain Home up 5-0 our score. 7 minutes left in this first quarter. Simpson with it on the right side. He's going to give it to Mahan. Ball goes down on the low block to Houston. His jumper will not go, and the rebound comes to the Bombers. 6:48 left to play in the first quarter. Bombers with the ball up 5-0. Carson has it, throws over to Tate on the left side. He drills up toward the top. Trying to avoid a double team, gives it to McLean in the left corner. He's going to give it back out to Tate on the wing. He dribbles up to the top, tries to throw it to Robb. Ball is knocked away and stolen by the Zizzers. First turnover against Mountain Home this evening comes with 6.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Ball goes over on the left side to Tuma. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Good, and West Plains is on the board. Ethan Tuma with his first 3 points this evening. 5-3, Mountain Home up. 6:17 left in the first quarter. Tate will walk the ball across the timeline. Throws over to McLean on the left side. Down to Robb in the corner. Back out to McLean on the wing. Down to Carson in the corner. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. A little short. And West Plains is going to get the rebound. Almost went out of bounds. But back come the Zizzers. Here is Tuma with it on the left side. Tries to throw it down to Houston. He's going to be fouled from behind with 5:53 left to play in the first quarter. They're going to give Braxton Carson his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 against the Bombers here in the first half. West Plains will inbound the ball, trailing by 2. Ball goes to Houston on the left side. Down into the paint, ball knocked away. A last touch by Mountain Home, and it will be West Plains inbounding it once again on the baseline. Well, they were trying to get the ball into Hoover. Mountain Home was able to knock it away. They got a little pushing and shoving before the ball gets put in. Now the official will hand the ball in, and now a foul away from the ball. It's going to be called on Mountain Home. I believe so. So Braxton Carson already his second personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Bombers, and he's going to come out of the game, being replaced by junior Levi Uchman. 5:48 left to play in the first quarter. Mountain Home up 5-3. Inbound pass goes to Houston on the low block. He puts up the shot, no good, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound attempt on West Plains, and it will be Mountain Home's ball with 5:45 left to play in the first quarter. They're going to give that one to Aiden Simpson, his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 against the Zizzers. Tate will walk the ball across the timeline. Dribbles toward the right side. Throws it down in the right corner. He tried to throw it to Uchman, but Hoover was right there in the passing lane to get the steal. That's Mountain Home's second turnover of the night. Houston has the ball on the right side. Throws it down in the paint to Garrett Mahan. He was in perfect position to get that layup, and we're tied up at 5-all with 5:15 left in the first quarter. The first tie of the evening. Ball goes over to Uchman on the left side for Mountain Home. Over to Tate. He drills on the right side, gives it to McLean in the right corner. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer, no good. Uchman tried to go for the rebound. He's going to be called for the foul. So Levi Uchman picks up his first personal foul. That is the third team foul against Mountain Home here in the first half. 4:59 left to play in this opening period. Again, Bombers and Zizzers knotted up at 5. West Plains with the ball, trying to get their first lead of the night. Tuma walks it into the front court. Mountain Home in a man-to-man. Ball goes over on the right side to Hoover. He's going to dribble down to the low block, going in for the layup. Rolls around and finally falls in. And West Plains has their first lead of the night. Nelson Hoover with his first 2 points. 7-5, Zizzers up. 4:39 left to play in the first quarter. Ball goes over to Uchman on the left side. Over to Tate now. To McLean in the right corner. Trying to get out of a double team. And now I can't really see what they called. I guess out of bounds on West Plains, and so will be Mountain Home's ball. The Zizzer students have a little area of the court blocked of my view. Here's Tate with the ball on the left wing. Gives up top to Uchman. Uchman drills toward the right side. Down to McLean in the corner. Drills out towards the wing. Finds Dewey in the paint. He puts up the jumper. No good. And the rebound is controlled by West Plains. Back quickly come the Zizzers. Houston has it on the right side. He's going to put up the long 2. Will not go. And a foul's going to be called on the rebound attempt on the Zizzers. See what they get there. So they're going to give that one to Briggs Houston. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 against West Plains. Mountain Home with a chance to try to tie this game back up or possibly take the lead if they get a 3. Tate has it on the left wing. Gives up top to Uchman. Back over to Tate on the left side. Finds McLean in the corner. Back over to Tate. Back to McLean. He's going to try another three-pointer. Good, and Mountain Home's back on top. Ryder McLean with 6 points on the evening. 8-7 Bombers up with 3:35 left to play in the first quarter. And now Houston mishandles the pass, and Tate's right there for the steal. Back quickly comes the Bombers. Ball goes to Dewey. He's going to put up the layup. Good. Mountain Home's up 10-7 now. Back comes West Plains. Here is Simpson going into the lane for the jumper. Good. Aiden Simpson with his first 2 points of the night. Back quickly comes Mountain Home. Here's McLean throwing it up top to Tate. He's going to try for the 3. No good. And the rebound comes to West Plains. Back quickly comes Simpson. He will throw it to Hoover in the right corner. He dribbles just outside the paint. Pulls up for the jumper. No good. And Dewey gets the rebound for Mountain Home. 2:53 left to play in the first quarter. Bombers with the ball up 10-9. Here is Tate with it. Throws it down in the right corner, I believe, to McLean. And now an out-of-bounds call against Mountain Home. That's going to be their third turnover of the night. And West Plains bringing in a few substitutions. Briggs, Houston, Nelson Hoover, and Aiden Simpson all took a seat. I'll see if I can get who replace him in a moment. One of them is Grant Mahan, a 6'1 junior. Ball goes over to Grant Mahan. Throws over on the right side to Harris. Now ball goes down in the right corner, and putting up the 3. I believe that was Mahan who put that up. And with that, West Plains is back on top. Now they're going to give that to Tuma, so he has 6 points on the night. And back the other way, Mountain Home comes up with the basket, and we are tied. See, miss who they gave that basket to. Ball goes down to on the low block to Garrett Mahan. Ball now down into the paint. Now going up for the jumper, no good. West Plains gets offense rebound. Garrett Mahan tries for another jumper. This will not go, and now this time foul's going to be called on West Plains on the rebound attempt. They're going to give that one to Alex Judd. That is his first personal foul, team foul number 3 against West Plains. Judd, a 6'2 sophomore for the Zizzers. So we're knotted up at 12 right now. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Inskeep, who just checked in. Coben Inskeep with it on the right side. Down to McLean in the corner. Back to Inskeep on the wing. Back to McLean. Tries to find Dewey, and he's going to be fouled from behind by, I believe they're going to get Garrett Mahan there. That's his first personal foul, team foul number 4 against the Zizzers. It will be McLean inbounding it. He's just going to throw it off the back of West Plains defender, and it goes out of bounds. Couldn't find anyone open, so they're just going to try to set back up. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Ryder McLean will inbound it once again on the baseline. Throws it to Dewey up near the top. He drills to the right side. Just outside the paint, he's going to pull up for the jumper. Good. Braden Dewey with 4 points on the night, I believe. Ball goes over down to Grant Mahan. He's going to put up the jumper, no good, and a foul's going to be called on the rebound attempt, or are they just going to call? It's been a fast-paced game there, so I guess it must have just been out of bounds or something. I didn't see any foul called. So it will be Mount Home's ball with 1:14 left to play in the first quarter as they lead 14-12. Ball goes down. Trey tried to throw the ball to Dewey and had his pocket picked. And now Mount Home comes up, still there on, and then they turn it over once again. Back quickly comes West Plains. Ball goes over on the left side. Ashton Judd. That was actually Blake Harris pulling up for the 3. No good. Mount Home comes up with the rebound. Here is Tate with it. 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mountain Home with the ball, leading by 2. Ball goes to Dewey at the left elbow. Out to Tate on the right wing. His three-pointer is up. No good. In and out. And the rebound is controlled by Aiden Simpson. Ball goes down on the low block to Grant Mahan. And he's going to be called. And now West Plains is going to be called for the charge. Grant Mahan picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 5 against the Zizzers. And that's their 4th turnover of the night. 29.7 seconds left. Mount Home with the ball back with a chance to get one more shot before the buzzer. By the way, no shot clock here in West Plains. Missouri does not regulate a shot clock. Ball goes up top to Tate, to Dewey near the free throw line, over on the right side to let's see who that was. Now ball goes back to Tate, finds Rob in the paint for the jumper, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Dewey, and it will be West Plains ball with 5.6 seconds left to play in this opening quarter. So West Plains will try to get one more shot at the buzzer. Here is Simpson quickly going into the lane, trying to go coast to coast for the layup. It will not go. Dewey gets the rebound, and that's the way this first quarter comes to an end. Well, after 8 minutes of play, it is Mount Home leading West Plains 14-12. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
For over over 50 years, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic, from parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist for over 50 years. Family-owned and 4 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
This second quarter, as right now Mountain Home is up 14-12. And by the way, I just wanted to real quickly mention that one basket I missed from Mountain Home, that was credited to Hagen Robb. So right now it is up Mountain Home up 2. West Plains has the ball. Ball goes down to Houston, and he's going to be fouled from behind as he took the ball in the paint. I believe they're going to get Braden Dewey with that foul. That is his first personal foul. Team foul number 4 against Mountain Home here in the first half. We're 7 seconds into the second quarter as Simpson will inbound the ball on the baseline, gets into Houston near the top, finds Simpson at the right elbow. He's going to dribble down to the corner, pull up for the jumper, no good, and the offensive rebound comes to Tuma, and West Plains will set back up. Ball goes down gives it to Blake Harris. He's going to go into the lane for the layup, good, and we've got our third tie of the night. We've got 3 ties and 4 lead changes so far. We're knotted up at 14. Ball goes to Inskeep for Mountain Home. Dribbles on the right side. Gives it to Dewey. Now whistle, and I believe it's going to be out of bounds against West Plains. And so Mountain Home will inbound it as we are 35 seconds into this second quarter. Again, knotted up at 14. McLean will trigger the inbound pass in the corner. Kicks out to Dewey. He's going to immediately put the 3 on the right side. No good. Rebounds knocked around, and I believe they're going to get West Plains with the foul there. And that's the last one they've got to give this half. The next one will put the Bombers in the bonus. That is going to be on Aiden Simpson, his second personal foul, team foul number 6 against West Plains. McLean inbounds it to Inskeep. Now gives up top to McLean. Over on the left side to Inskeep. By the way, that was Tate that took the inbound pass, so I apologize. Now Tate has up top. He dribbles over toward the right side, gives it there to Dewey. Tried to throw it back to Tate. Pass was knocked away and stolen by Tuma. He's back the other way for the layup. A little strong, no good, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Back quickly come the Bombers. Ryder McLean's going to try for the 3, no good. Offense rebound to Robb. He can't get the foul. Gets his own rebound, goes back up with it, and good. Hagen Robb with 6 points, and now whistle stoppage of play. And I'm not sure what the call was there. Hagen Robb now with 6 points. 16-14 Bombers back on top. Okay, so there was a foul called on the inbounds pass. Kobaninsky picks up his first personal foul. Team foul number 5 against the Bombers. Here's Tuma throwing it out on the left side. Going into the lane is Judd. The ball shot is put up, no good, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Here's Tate throwing it to Uchman in the left corner. He's going to try for the 3-pointer, no good, and the rebound comes to Tuma. Back come the Zizzers. Tuma will throw it over to Houston on the left side. Houston dribbles toward the top, gives it over to Simpson on the right. Throws it to Houston in the paint. He puts up the layup, good. Briggs Houston with his first 2 points of the evening. Our 4th tie of the night as we're knotted up at 16. 6 minutes left of the half. Tate will walk the ball across the timeline for the Bombers. Throws over to Inskeep on the right side. To Dewey at the elbow. He's going to pull up for the jumper. Will not go. And the rebound comes to West Plains, and they have the chance to get the lead back once again. Here is Simpson with it. Throws over on the left side to Judd. Now, Blake Harris has it. Blake Harris. He will give it to Houston in the left corner. Now Tuma has it on the wing. Up top to Houston. He's going to pull up for the 3 for the lead. He misses everything, and the ball is going to sail out of bounds. Mountain Home will get it back with 5:25 left in the half. McGee Harris checking in for the first time tonight for Mountain Home, replacing Kobaninsky. McGee Harris, a junior for the Bombers. And West Plains subbing a few out as well. I talked to Coach Benson. And he said he's pretty much going to be playing everybody on the varsity roster tonight. Ball goes to Uchman in the right corner. He drills out to the wing, gives it out to McGee Harris. Now Tate has it. He drills up toward the top, finds Uchman in the left corner. He drills to the wing, tries to throw it to Dewey. Pass is stolen by Houston, and now a foul's going to be called on Dewey, I believe. Nope. So they get that foul too. Okay, it's going to be on Hagen Robb. That's his first personal foul. That's the last foul Mountain Home has to give, and the next one will put the Zizzers in the bonus. Both teams now with 16 fouls. 5 minutes left to play in the half. Mountain Home West Plains knotted up at 16. Ball goes down in the right corner. Now down on the low block. Pocket's picked by Braden Dewey. He comes up with the steal. He's heading back the other way, pulling up in the lane for the jumper. Rolls around and goes in. Braden Dewey with 6 points on the night. 18-16. Mountain Home back up. 4:41 left in the half. Here is Houston with it. Throws it over on the right side to Grant Mahan. Now ball goes to Hoover. He's going into the lane for a layup. He's going to be fouled on the way up and head to the line for a pair of free throws. Braden Dewey picks up his second personal foul, 7th team foul against Mountain Home here in the first half. So West Plains will be shooting free throws for the rest of this period, but this was going to be 2 shots regardless. First free throw is up, no good for Hoover. That's the first free throw attempt for either team. Ryder McLean checking back in as Braden Dewey takes a seat. One more free throw to shoot for Hoover. Second shot is up and good. He gets 1 of 2, and that cuts the margin to 1. And now Mountain Home's going to take a timeout. We'll break with 4:32 left to play in the half. It is Mountain Home leading West Plains 18-17. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
After Nelson Hoover hits 1 of 2 free throws to cut the Bombers' lead to 1, 18-17 with 4:32 left in the half. Josh Fulcher just wants to make sure his boys are on the right page. As we get back underway, inbound pass goes to Tate. He'll walk it into the front court. Tate with it on the right side. He'll give it to McGee Harris. Down to McLean in the corner. He's going to dribble into the lane and loses the handle of the ball. Tate's there to pick it up. He gives it to Robb on the low block for the layup. Good. Hagen Robb with 8 points on the night. Mountain Home up 20-17. 4:07 left to play in the first half, and Robb comes up with a steal. Good heads-up play by Hagen Robb as he saves it into Uchman. Uchman back the other way. He's going to give it to McLean. He's going to put up, McGee Harris. He's going to put up the 3. Good. And now West Plains is going to call timeout. We will break with 3:56 left to play in the first half. It is Mountain Home up on West Plains 23-17. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
For over 50 years, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic, from parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist for over 50 years. Family-owned and 4 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again.
Mountain Home comes out on a 5-0 run out of their timeout. So it's 23-17. Mountain Home up with less than 4 minutes left to play in the half. Ball goes down to the right elbow. Now ball goes out to Houston. He's going to put up the 3-pointer on the right wing. Good. Briggs Houston with 5 points on the night. And back to a one-possession game, 23-20 our score with 3:35 left to play in the half. Mountain Home with the ball in the lead. Here's Tate with it up top. He's going to throw it over to McGee Harris on the right side. Now the ball goes down into the corner. It looks like McLean tried to throw it to Tate. Ball goes well over his head. and out of bounds, and that will be Mountain Home's 8th turnover of the night. West Plains with 6 so far this evening. 3:23 left to play in this half. West Plains gets the ball back with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie it. Tuma will walk the ball across the timeline for the Zizzers. Mountain Home in a half-court man-to-man. I'm sorry, I take it back. It's a 2-3 zone, actually. Now Harris comes up with a steal. He's going to go back the other way with it for the layup. Good. McGee Harris with 5 points on the night. 25-20, Mountain Home up. A little over 3 minutes left to play in the half. Back quickly come the Zizzer. Ball goes down on the low block to Garrett Mahan. He's going to get the layup off the assist from Grant Mahan. Good. And that cuts it back to a one-possession game. 25-22, Bombers up. 2:50 left to play in the half. Ball goes to McGee Harris. He'll throw it to McLean near the left corner. Back out to Harris. Over to Tate on the right side. He's going to find McLean in the left corner. He's going to drill to the low block. His pass knocked away, and West Plains comes up with a steal. Back come the Zizzers. Here is Hoover going into the lane. Now he's going to kick it out to Grant Mahan. He's going to throw it to Garrett Mahan just outside the paint. He's going to put up the jumper off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound, and it's controlled by Tate. Tate quickly back the other way. He's going to throw it to Ryder McLean near the left corner. Back out to Tate on the wing. He drills to the top, finds Uchman. He's going to put up the fadeaway. Shot was partially blocked, and West Plains comes up with the ball. 2:05 left to play in the half. Here is Hoover with it on the left side. He's going to be fouled from behind and head to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. So Levi Uchman, I believe, he's going to pick up his second personal foul. That is the 8th team foul against Mountain Home. Garrett Mahan checking out of the game, being replaced by Alex Judd. So this is a 1-and-1 for Nelson Hoover. So far he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 3 points. First shot is up. No good. He misses the front end, and the rebound comes from Mountain Home. So the score remains 25-22. Less than 2 minutes left to play in the half as Tate's into the front court. Ball goes down to the right corner. I believe that's Ryder McLean with it. He's going to throw it out to Tate on the wing. Tate's going to drill toward the top, gives it to McGee Harris on the left side, and a foul away from the ball called on West Plains. I believe a 1-and-1's coming up for Mountain Home. Yep. See if they give that foul to. Okay, so that foul is going to be on Nelson Hoover. That's his first personal foul. 17th foul against West Plains. So it will be Levi Uchman shooting Mountain Home's first free throw of the night. It's a 1-and-1 for him with 1:37 left to play in the half. He gets the front end and earns a bonus. And that makes a 2-possession game once again with 1 more free throw to shoot. Uchman's second shot is up. No good. He gets 1 of 2, and the rebound comes to Houston. Back comes West Plains. Ball goes up top to Houston. He's going to dribble down into the lane. Kicks out to Simpson in there at the right corner. His three-pointer, no good. And the rebound is chased down. Well, Mountain Home tried to get it, but Tate just couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds. And West Plains will keep possession with 1:25 left to play in the half. Bombers up 26-22 right now. Simpson will inbound the ball underneath the basket. He tries to throw it out to Houston. He loses his footing, and now a scramble for the ball. And who's going to get it? It's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Mountain Home's ball on the possession arrow, and that'll be West Plains' 8th turnover of the night. Briggs Houston checking back out of the game as Garrett Mahan comes back in. Just wiping off a little perspiration before he gets started back because Houston lost his footing and kind of hit the floor there trying to go for the ball. The inbound pass sailed over his head, so he's trying to chase it down, and so it was kind of a ragged play there. So Mountain Home will inbound on the far sideline, right there by their bench. McLean will trigger the inbound pass. As I think we're about ready to get back underway. Official still talking. Looks like you're joking around with Josh Fulcher and Brad Morris there on the sideline. Okay, here we go. Inbound pass goes to Tate. He'll walk it across the half-court stripe, throws over to McGee Harris on the right side, gives it back to Tate on the left. Throws an alley-oop layup to Rob. He can't get the layup to go, and the rebound comes to West Plains. 10 rebounds for both teams tonight. A little over a minute left in this first half. Ball goes down to Garrett Mahan. Over to Simpson on the right side. He's going to drill into the paint, pull up for the jumper, rolls around and goes in. Aiden Simpson with 4 points on the night. And it's back to a one-possession game. Mount Home up 26-24, 45 seconds left in the half. Again, Mount Home can hold for the last shot of the half because there's no shot clock in Missouri. Here is McGee Harris giving it up top to Tate. Tate's trying to avoid a double team. He finds it, gives it back to McGee Harris, back to Tate, over to McLean on the left side. 28 seconds left to play in the half. And now McLean is called for the travel. That is Mount Home's 10th turnover of the evening. Comes with 26.2 seconds left to play in the half. And now West Plains has a chance to tie or take the lead before the end of this half. Here is Tuma into the front court, throws over to Simpson on the right side. He's going to drill up toward the top, gives it to Blake Harris. Mount Home in a man-to-man. Ball goes to Simpson. He's going to drill it to the top. 10 seconds left to play in the half. Ball goes down to Tuma. He's going to drill to the right side. Down to 5. Tuma dribbles into the lane, towards the lane. He just puts up a kind of almost looked like a prayer, and it goes in. And that will tie the game back up as Ethan Tuma now has 8 points. And we will go into halftime with our 5th tie of the evening. After 2 quarters of play, it is Mountain Home and West Plains knotted up at 26. We'll start the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
For over 50 years, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic, from parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist for over 50 years. Family-owned and 4 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the number 1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member, Lily Foster, speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have interest in live streaming, sports, or just want to try something new, BSN's a really great opportunity for that. It really puts you into the action. For everybody who's not able to attend the games, it's really nice to be able to watch live or after the fact to stay connected to what's happening at the games.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is
Baxter Regional Medical Center is now Baxter Health. When it comes to health and healing, there's no
for the varsity contest here on Classic Hits 101.7. And then Mountain Home will turn around actually less than 24 hours after that. They will be going over to Flippin to compete in the Billy Ply Classic, and there's some good teams taking part in that that event. I know Stratford is usually strong. Stratford, Missouri, is usually strong in girls basketball, and Mountain Home's opponent in that event is going to be Jasper, the Lady Pirates, over there in Newton County, and the game time for that is set for 2 o'clock, and we'll have that for you here on Classic Hits 101.7 as well. Then both Mountain Home's teams will be on the road on December 13th, which will be this coming Tuesday. They will be at different locations. The Bomber boys will be, the Lady Bombers will be right here in the same gym to take on West Plains. The Bomber boys will make the trip over to Rogers, and be sure you tune in for updates on what game's going to be where. We will probably have to have one here on Classic Hits 101.7, then another one over on our sister station, KTLO AM 1240. So be sure you tune in for details on that. And then both the Mountain Home teams will be back home 1 week from tonight to take on Paragould. Well, that's going to wrap up the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show. We're going to take one more break, come back and get the second half started in just a moment. Right now, Mount Home and West Plains knotted up at 26. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. Well, it is West Plains ball to start the second half as the two teams switch sides. We're knotted up at 26. West Plains will be moving left-right in this second half. Ball's with Tuma. He's going to dribble down toward the low block. His pass knocked away and stolen by Rob. He's quickly back the other way for the reverse layup. Will not go, and gets his own rebound, and he's going to kick it back out and to Braxton Carson, and now kickball is going to be called on Houston. Mount Home will inbound as we are 18 seconds into this second half. It will be McLean triggering the inbound pass on the far sideline right next to the Mount Home bench. He gets it into Tate, who will set up the offense. I believe it's another 1-2-2 zone. Ball goes over on the right side. It's a steal by Simpson, and he's going to be fouled from behind. Braxton Carson, I believe, just picked up his third personal foul. Team foul number 1 here in the second half against Mountain Home, and he's going to come right back out of the game. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be, it is going to be Carson come out of the game, and he'll be replaced by Coben Inskeep. So West Plains with a chance to try to take the lead on this possession. Here's Hoover with it on the right side. Ball goes down in the right corner. Putting up the three was Houston. It will not go, and McLean gets the rebound. He throws it, tries to throw it out to Dewey. Passes, goes off the back of Garrett Mahan, and now Mount Home's going to turn it over. 12th turnover of the night for the Bombers. Comes with 7:20 left to play in the third quarter. Again, Mount Home and West Plains knotted up at 26. Tuma brings the ball into the front court, throws over to Simpson on the left side, over to Houston at the elbow. For Tuma on the right side, he's going to dribble to the low block, kicks out to Hoover in the left corner. His three-pointer is up, no good, in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Rob. Back comes Mountain Home. Back quickly comes McLean. He's going to be tripped up by Hoover. That is his second personal foul, team foul number 1 against West Plains here in the second half. 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Again, Mount Home and West Plains knotted up at 26. Garrett Mahan's going to check out of the game, being replaced by Alex Judd. McLean will trigger the inbound pass underneath the basket. Trying to figure out where to go with it. Tries to throw it into Dewey. Ball's knocked away and stolen by West Plains. And back comes Tuma. He's going to throw it to Simpson, who puts up the alley-oop layup. Good. Simpson with his with 6 points on the night. Mountain Home with 13 turnovers. Here is Inskeep with it on the right side to McLean. He's going to pull up for the three on the right side to answer. No good. And the rebound comes to the Zizzers. Tuma with it up top. He's going to find Houston on the low block. He puts up the jumper. Good. Briggs Houston with 7 points. Now a 2-possession lead for West Plains, 30-26. Our score is 6:15 left to play in the third quarter. Tate back the other way for the Bombers. He's dribbling on the left side, gives up top to Inskeep. Back over to Tate on the wing. Now he'll dribble it to the top, finds Inskeep dribbling toward the right corner. Back out to Tate on the wing. He's almost has the ball knocked away. He dribbles into the paint. Now he throws off the leg of a West Plains defender, and the Zizzers come up with the steal. And now a foul's going to be called on Mountain Home with 5:49 left to play in the third quarter. I believe they're going to get Blaine Tate with that one. That is his first personal foul. Second team foul against Mountain Home here in the second half. Right now, Bombers having a little struggle taking care of the ball. They need to try to remedy that as soon as they can. Ball goes to Tuma, back to Simpson. He puts up the turnaround jumper. It rolls around and goes in. Aiden Simpson with 8 points, and now Mountain Home is going to take a timeout. I feared that was probably coming in pretty soon. So we'll break with 5:41 left to play in the third quarter. It is West Plains leading Mountain Home 32-26. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Well, West Plains, actually, if you go back to towards the end of the first half, they're actually on an 8-0 run right now. They're up 32-26, a little over 5.5 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Here's Tate into the front court for Mountain Home. Throws it over to Inskeep in the right corner. He's going to put up the three-pointer. No good. Rebounds knocked around, controlled by Rob. He's trying to go back over that. He'll be fouled on the way up, or they're going to call it on the floor. We'll see in a moment. I think they're going to call it a shot. Yes, they are. So they're going to give that foul to Aiden Simpson. That is his third personal foul, team foul number 2 here in the second half against the Zizzers. So Hagen Robb at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 8 points so far this evening. First shot is up, rolls around and will not go. 5:24 left to play in this third quarter as Robb will have one more to shoot. Simpson's going to check out of the game, and he'll be replaced by Blake Harris. Blake Harris, a 6'1" senior for the Zizzers. Robb's second free throw is up and good. He gets 1 of 2. He now has 9 points, and it's 32-27, and West Plains up. Here is Hoover into the front court, throws over to Houston on the left corner, back to Hoover. He drills the corner. He has his pass stolen by Tate. Tate's quickly back the other way, going in for the layup. No good. Robbs gets the offensive rebound. He puts it back up and in, and he's in double figures with 11. 32-29, and now Mountain Home almost came up with another steal. Ball knocked out of bounds, and West Plains will inbound underneath their basket with 4:58 left to play in the third quarter. It's a one-possession game right now. Zizzers up 32-29. And now Grant Mahan checking in for West Plains as Nelson Hoover takes a seat. It will be Blake Harris inbounding the ball, gets it into Judd. Ball goes over on the right side to Tuma. He drills up to the top, gives it there to Houston. Over on the right side now goes to Judd. He will give it to Grant Mahan. He drills out to the wing. Now Blake Harris has it. He's going to be fouled by Coben Inskeep. A little bump foul on Inskeep. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3 against the Bombers here in the second half. 4:38 left to play in the third quarter. West Plains will inbound the ball on the near sideline, leading 32-29. Tumo walks the ball across the timeline. Ball goes over to Houston on the left side. Gives it back to Tuma. He's dribbling up to the top. finds Houston coming into the paint. His first layup attempt would not go. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Briggs Houston, that is, with 9 points. 34-29, Zizzers up. Here's Tate with it. Throws over to Inskeep on the right side. Gives it to McLean in the corner. Tries to throw it down to Dewey. He's going to be fouled from behind. Briggs Houston with his second personal foul. That's the third team foul against the Zizzers here in the second half. 4:04 left to play in the third quarter. Mountain Home will inbound the ball on the baseline, trailing by 5. Inbound pass goes to Dewey on the right side, and he's going to call for the travel. 15th turnover against Mountain Home. Comes with 4:02 left to play in the third. West Plains gets the ball back with a chance to make it a 3-possession game. Levi Uchman's going to check back in for the Bombers, replacing Braden Dewey. Tuma will take the inbound pass, gives it back to Blake Harris. He gets it into the front court. His pass is knocked away, and McLean comes up with the steal. He's quickly back the other way, going in for the layup. No good, but, they're going to call a charge. Wow. So the two teams exchange turnovers there. That is Ryder McLean's first personal foul, team foul number 4 against Mountain Home here in the second half. McGee Harris and Braden Dewey checking back in for Mountain Home, replacing Coben Inskeep and Hagen Robb. 3:51 left to play in the third quarter. The Zizzers get the ball back. Now Tate knocks the pass away in the backcourt, goes out of bounds. West Plains will inbound once again. Good defense by Blaine Tate there in the backcourt. It will be Blake Harris inbounding it, gets it into Tuma. Over to Judd. He will throw it to Tuma, gets it across the timeline. I'm sorry, it was actually Blake Harris going in for the layup. Hits the side of the backboard, no good. And Tate gets the rebound, loses the control of the ball, and then it's finally called for the travel. 17th turnover against the Bombers, comes with 3:37 left to play in the third quarter. Garrett Mahan checking back in for West Plains, replacing Blake Harris. Judd looking to inbound it. Gets in to Grant Mahan, and he's going to be fouled just as soon as he gets it. They're going to get Blaine Tate with his second personal foul. 5th team foul against Mountain Home here in the second half, so Bombers just have one more to give. 3:36 left to play in the third quarter. West Plains with the ball and the 5-point lead. Tuma takes an inbound pass. He'll throw it into the front court to Houston on the left side. Down to Garrett Mahan, and he's called for the charge. Garrett Mahan with his second personal foul. Team foul number 4 against West Plains, and that is their 12th turnover of the night. 3:28 left to play in the third quarter. The officials wiping up some perspiration before we get started back up. Real quickly, while we've got a moment, I did want to, again, want to say for those of you that missed the evening news, we wish the best to Keaton Tennyson. This is going to be tonight. It's his last game as the Mountain Home freshman girls basketball coach. The Junior Lady Bombers playing over at Greene County Tech in Paragould, and then he's going to head out of state to take care of family. And Noah Chagnon will take over for their next game on Monday. Here is Ryder McLean giving it to McGee Harris. He's going to put up the 3 on the right in the right corner, no good. And Houston gets the rebound for the Zizzers. Ball goes over on the left side to Grant Mahan. Now up top to Judd. He dribbles into the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Wow, they're going to call that on the shot. Wow. I didn't see that, but that it's going to be a 2-shot opportunity for Alex Judd as McGee Harris picks up his first personal foul. That is the 16th foul against Mountain Home. So Alex Judd at the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot is up and in. That's his first point of the evening. And if he gets this next one, it's going to be a 3-possession lead for West Plains for the first time tonight. And 3:01 left to play in this third quarter. Judd, second free throw, no good. He gets 1 of 2, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Back come the Bombers. Here's Uchman throwing it to McLean. He's going to put up the 3 in the left corner. Good! Ryder McLean with 9 points on the night. Back to a one-possession game now, 35-32. Here's Houston with it. He has his pass knocked away and stolen, and now a double dribble is called against Uchman. So the two teams exchanging turnovers once again. West Plains will get it back with 2:41 left to play in the third quarter as they lead 35-32. And some more perspiration being wiped up. Houston kind of hit the floor there after losing the ball. And I think we're about ready to get started back up. All right, so here we go. It will be two-man inbounding up top to Houston. He's going to put up the three-pointer. Good. Brings Houston now in double figures with 12 points. 38-32, West Plains up, less than 2.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Here's Tate with it. He's dribbled to the right side. Tries to throw an alley-oop to Uchman. It hits the rim, and West Plains came up with the ball. But now Braden Dewey comes up with a steal, and he's going to get the layup off the glass and in. Braden Dewey with 8 points on the night. Ball goes down on the low block to Garrett Mahan. He puts up the layup. Good. Garrett Mahan with 6 points. 40-34, West Plains up. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Tate into the front court. Throws over to McGee Harris on the right side. Tries to throw it up top to Uchman. Pass was knocked away and stolen by Tuma. He's back the other way for the layup. No good. And the rebound comes to McGee Harris. He almost lost it in the backcourt. Now he'll be fouled from behind. I believe they're going to get Tuma with that foul. That is Ethan Tuma's first personal foul. 5th team foul against West Plains, so they just have one more to give in this half. 1:39 left to play in the third quarter. Nelson Hoover's going to check back in for West Plains as Grant Mahan takes a seat. I believe Hagen Robb checked back in as well, replacing Levi Uchman. Here is Tate into the front court, throws over to McGee Harris. Down near the right, tried to throw it down to McLean on the right corner. He has to try to save it in, right into the hands of Hoover. And back comes West Plains off Mount Home's 20th turnover of the night. And now Mount Home comes up with a steal of their own. They do lose it though. Okay, no, they're going to give that to they're going to say West Plains touch it last as the ball goes out of bounds. Mount Home with 20 turnovers, West Plains with 15 this evening. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter. It is Mount Home with the ball trailing by 6. 40-34 is our score. Here's Tate throwing it to McLean in the left corner, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be the last foul West Plains has to give. The next one will put Mount Home in the bonus. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter. That foul is going to be on Alex Judd. It's his second personal foul, team foul number 6 against the Zizzers. McLean will inbound the ball on the near sideline, gets into Tate on the left wing. He'll dribble up to the top, now goes over toward the right side. Finds McLean in the corner, trying to avoid a double team. And now a foul's going to be called on West Plains, man. McLean kind of got bailed out with that. And so he's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity with 55.1 seconds left to play in the third quarter. See, that foul's going to be on Garrett Mahan. They've got that as a second, the scoreboard does. I thought I've got it as his third. All right, anyways, that's the 7th team foul against the Zizzers. So Ryder McLean at the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. First shot is up and good. So he does earn the bonus. And he's now in double figures with 10. Looks like McGee Harris checks out of the game as missed who came in for him. Second shot is up. No good. He gets 1 of 2, and the rebound comes to the Zizzers. 40-35, West Plains up. 47 seconds as Tuma's into the front court. Ball goes over to Hoover. Now Tolman a man-to-man. Ball goes down to Alex Judd in the left corner. He's going to try for the three. He hits the side of the backboard. No good. Mahan gets offense rebound. He puts it back up and in, and he draws the contact. So Garrett Mahan will go to the line for the old-fashioned three, as it's now a three-possession lead for West Plains. Hagen Robb picks up his second personal foul, 7th team foul against Mountain Home. And Garrett Mahan gets the free throw. He now has 9 points. 43-35, West Plains up. Less than 30 seconds left to play in the half. Ball goes over to McLean on the left side. Over to Tate. Ball was knocked away, but Tate's there to get it. Ball goes to McLean. He's going to put up the three-pointer near the top. No good. And rebound's knocked around and controlled by Hoover. He throws out to Tuma, who's quickly back the other way. He drills to the corner. He gives it to Hoover on the wing. Up top to Houston. He's going to try for the three-pointer, and he banks it in. Oh, my goodness. That's when you know things are starting to go your way. And so now Mountain Home's going to be called for the travel just as the buzzer is sounding, and that is technically going to be their 21st turnover as we have reached the end of the first half, the third quarter, and West Plains is going to go into the final period with a double-digit lead. We've got 8 minutes left in this one. Our score at the end of 3, West Plains up on Mountain Home 46-35. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member Lily Foster speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Well, it will be Mountain Home's ball to start this final quarter as West Plains really just took over that third quarter, outscored Mountain Home 20-9 in that period, and now they're up 46-35. Here is Tate with it, throws over to McLean on the left side, gives it to Inskeep near the top, over to Tate near the right corner. He'll drill out to the wing, gives it up top to McLean. He's going to put up the three-pointer, no good, and a foul's going to be called on the rebound attempt on West Plains. It's going to be 1-1 for Hagen Robb as we are 17 seconds into this final period. They're going to give that one to Garrett Mahan. That's his third personal foul, 8th team foul against West Plains. So Hagen Robb back at the free throw line. So far he is 1 of 2 with 11 points. First shot for Robb is up. No good. He misses the front end, and the rebound comes to the Zizzers. Back comes West Plains with an 11-point lead. Here is Simpson with up top. He's going to give it to Houston. Over to Tuma near the left side. He'll dribble up between the circles. Now goes over to the right, going down toward the low block, and he's going to draw a little contact. Blaine Tate picks up his third personal foul. That's the 8th team foul against Mountain Home. So Ethan Tuma will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 8 points so far this evening. This will be another 1-1. Coben Inskeep and Ryder McLean checking out of the game. Braxton Carson coming back in, so is McKee Harris. First shot for Tuma is up and good, so he does earn the bonus. And if he gets this next one, it will make it a 5-possession game. Second shot is up. No good. He gets 1 of 2, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Back on the Bombers. Here's Tate with it. 47-35. West Plains up. 7:15 left to play in this game. Ball goes to Dewey just outside the paint. He's going to dribble into the lane and be fouled. And this will be the last 1-1 for Mountain Home in this contest. That is going to be on Garrett Mahan. That's his 4th personal foul. Team foul number 9 against West Plains. He'll come out of the game being replaced by Alex Judd. So Braden Dewey at the free throw line for the first time this evening. He has 8 points. This is, again, the last 1-1 for Mountain Home. First shot for Dewey will not count because Braxton Carson stepped into the lane too soon. So Dewey did hit the free throw, but it doesn't count, and West Plains will get the ball back, leading by 12. Here is Simpson in the left corner, putting up the three, good, and West Plains has just taken over this second half. Aiden Simpson with 11 points. Carson with it up top, throws over to Tate on the left side. To Dewey in the left corner, he's going to be called for the travel. And he did. Shoveled his feet before he started dribbling. That is the 22nd turnover against Mountain Home. That's one thing that's really hurt Mountain Home in this second half. It's taking care of the ball. Here is Tuma into the front court. Ball goes into the right corner. That is Hoover going into the lane, going up for the layup. No good. And Robb gets the rebound. He'll be fouled from behind. That puts Mountain Home in the double bonus. Hagen Robb will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Nelson Hoover picks up, I believe, the foul. Who they give that to? Yep, it is Nelson Hoover. That is his third personal foul. 10th team foul against the Zizzers. So Hagen Robb will be back at the free throw line. He is 1 of 3 from the charity stripe so far with 11 points. First shot is up and no good. Hits the front of the iron. Ryder McLean coming back in for Mount Home, replacing McGee Harris. And for West Plains, it will be Blake Harris checking in for Nelson Hoover. 6:38 left to play in this game as Robb has one more free throw to shoot. And he gets 1 of 2. He now has 12. 50-36, West Plains up. A little over 6.5 minutes left playing this game. Ball goes over to Tume on the left side. His three-pointer's up and in. Everything's just going right now for West Plains. Ethan Tuma with 12 points on the night. 53-36. Now Mount Thomas turns over once again as Alex Judd comes up with a steal. Ball goes up top to Tuma. Over to Blake Harris on the right side. To Judd. Over to Tuma on the left. He drills toward the corner. Gives it to Houston in the paint, and he's going to be fouled. Oh, no, they're going to call a travel. Whoa, I think Baton may got a break there. But that's going to be West Plains. Crowd does not like him. Truthfully, I can't really say I blame him. That's West Plains' 16th turnover of the night. Comes with 6:02 left to play in the game. And now, okay, so Levi Uchman's going to come back in from out to home, replacing Braxton Carson. All right, so a 17-point lead for West Plains, 53-36 our score, with a little over 6 minutes left to play in this game. All right, so Uchman inbounds it to Tate, who will walk it into the front court. Ball goes over McLean on the right side. Down to Dewey on the low block. He's going to be fouled from behind. A reach-in foul called on Alex Judd. That is his third personal foul. Again, Mount Home already in the double bonus, so it is going to be a two-shot opportunity for Braden Dewey. Tried shooting a 1-on-1 earlier and actually hit the free throw, but they had to wave it off because of a lane violation. Dewey's first free throw is up and in. One more to shoot to try to make this a 5-possession game once again. Second shot is up and good. He gets both. He's one of 3 players for Mount Home in double figures with 10 points. Back comes Houston, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Braden Dewey. So this will be the last 1-on-1 for West Plains with 5:48 left to play in the game. Dewey picks up his third personal foul. Team foul number 9 against Mountain Home. Now the Bombers going to call timeout before the 1-on-1. We'll break with 5:48 left to play in the game.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
We back? Briggs Houston goes to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He hits the front end of the 1-and-1, so he does earn the bonus. He has one more to shoot. Second shot is up. No good. He gets 1 and 2, but Simpson gets the offensive rebound. West Plains will set back up with it. And now putting up the shot for West Plains was Ethan Tuma. He now has 14 on the night. It's a 56-38 lead for West Plains, and they come up with another steal. 24th turnover against Mountain Home. That's one thing they'll need to curb before they go to Rogers on Tuesday. And now a tripping foul called on Braden Dewey. And so that puts West Plains in the double bonus. That is Braden Dewey's 4th personal foul, team foul number 10 against the Bombers. So both teams shooting 2 from here on out. With 5:17 left to play in this game. It will be Blake Harris at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 2 points so far this evening. First shot is up, rolls around, will not go. So one more free throw to shoot for Blake Harris. Again, 5:17 left to play in this game. Blake Harris' second shot is up. Good, he gets 1 of 2. He now has 3 on the night. 57-38. West Plains up. Here is McLean with it. Throws over to Tate on the right side. He drills to the corner. He's going to put up the jumper. A little strong, no good. And Judd gets the rebound for the Zizzers. Back comes Blake Harris into the front court for West Plains. He'll throw it to Toom on the left side, to Judd near the corner. Down to Houston on the low block. He puts up the jumper. No good, but draws contact. He'll to the free throw line with 4:47 left to play in the game. Hagen Robb will pick up his 3rd personal foul. So again, it's another 2-shot opportunity for Briggs Houston. He is so far 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 16 points. First shot for Houston is up. Rolls around and goes in. Makes a 20-point lead now for West Plains. Well, they just took over this second half tonight. Levi Uchman and Blaine Tate checking out of the game. Braxton Carson came in, and I missed who else was, maybe Inskeep. The second free throw for Houston will not go. Ball is knocked out of bounds. McLean was actually able to knock it off the arm of Simpson and go out of bounds, so Mountain Home will get it with 4:44 left to play in the game as they trail 58-38. Here is Dewey with it at the right elbow. He's going to dribble down to the lane, and he's going to be fouled before his shot attempt, and he'll go to the line for another pair of free throws. And that is on Garrett Mahan, and he is going to be done for the night. Garrett Mahan's going to foul out of this game with 9 points. So he'll spend the remaining 4:34 on the bench. He checks out of the game and will be replaced by Alex Judd, who comes back in. So Braden Dewey back at the charity stripe. Technically 2 of 3 from the free throw line with 10 points. First free throw is up. Rolls around and will fall out. So one more to shoot for Braden Dewey. Second shot for Dewey is up. Rolls around and falls in. He gets 1 of 2 on this trip. He now has 11. 58-39, West Plains up, below 4.5 minutes left to play in the game. Mountain Home almost came up with a steal back quickly the other way. Dewey just couldn't handle it, and it goes out of bounds, and West Plains will inbound underneath their basket with 4:28 left to play in this game. Zizzers with the ball up by 19. Inbound pass goes to Houston, who's in the lane by himself for the easy layup. Good. Briggs Houston with 19 points on the night. 60-39, Zizzers up. Here is Inskeep into the front court, gives up top to Carson. To Dewey at the free throw line. He's going to put up the turnaround jumper. No good. Robb tried to go for the rebound. He's called for the over the back. That is Hagen Robb's 4th personal foul. So another 2-shot opportunity coming up for West Plains with 4:11 left to play in the game, as right now they're up by 21. It will be Alex Judd trying to add to that lead. He is so far 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 1 point. Judd's first free throw is up. No good. One more to shoot for Alex Judd. Again, 4:11 left on the clock. Second shot for Judd is up. He misses both. And Rob is, it's going to be tied up on the rebound attempt, and it will be West Plains ball on the possession arrow. I thought they were going to call it over the back for a moment, but nope, they put up two thumbs. So it will be Simpson inbounding the ball, gets into Tuma, who immediately puts up the three on the left side, no good. Judd gets the offensive rebound. He's going to kick it back out to Houston. Over on the right side to Blake Harris. Now up top to Tuma. Over to Houston on the right. He's going to drill up toward the top. Gives it to Judd. Now ball goes over to Tuma on the left side. Up top to Blake Harris. Over on the right side now. It goes to Simpson. Now Houston has it on the right side. He's going into the lane for the layup. Good. Briggs Houston with 21 points on the night. 62-39. West Plains up. 3:33 left to play in this game. West Plains was able to hold on to that ball as long as they wanted to. Again, no shot clock here in Missouri. Here's Inskeep. His pass is knocked away and stolen by Simpson. He's quickly back the other way, going coast to coast for the layup. Good. 25 turnovers against Mountain Home this evening. Aiden Simpson with 13 points on the night. 64-39. Zizzers up. A little over 3 minutes left to play in this game. Inskeep will give it up top to Carson. Carson dribbles over to the left side. Finds Rob near the free throw line. He's going to give it back out to Carson. To McLean in the corner. Now he tried to throw it to Dewey, and another steal for West Plains. Ball goes over on the right side into the front court. Now Houston has it near the corner. Up top now to Judd. 2:40 left to play in this game. Now Houston has it once again on the right side. He'll dribble up to the top. Gives over to Simpson on the left. He's going to dribble into the lane. Going in for the layup. Good. Aiden Simpson with 15 points on the night. 66-39. Right now West Plains up. We're actually 3 points away from invoking the Mercy Rule. Comes with 2:20 left to play in this game. Here is Inskeep giving it up top to Carson. His pass to McLean, knocked away, but McLean's able to get it. He's going to go into the lane for the layup. No good. Dewey tries to tip it back in. He couldn't get it to go, and this time West Plains gets the rebound. 66-39, and Zizzers up as they have the ball with 2 minutes left to play in this game. Here is Tuma up top. And now they're going to stop play to allow some subs to get in for the Zizzers. We've got Luca Van Almen. Let's see who else they. I believe they brought Grant Mahan back in too. This is Van Almen's first time to come in tonight. He is a 5'11 junior. And let's see. Ball goes over on the left side to Hoover, who also just checked in just now. Now, Grant Mahan, he has it on the left side. He just checked in, too. He dribbles toward the elbow, loses his footing, but is able to get out to Judd to avoid a turnover. 1:36 left to play in the game. Ball goes over to Blake Harris. He's going to dribble up to the top. Over on the right side, it goes to Van Almen. Now, Grant Mahan has it on the right wing. He'll throw it up top to Judd. Again, a 27-point lead for West Plains. They're going to get their first win of the season. Now Tom's going to fall to 6-3. Ball goes over to Hoover on the left side. Hoover will give it to Judd there on the wing. Judd will dribble up to the top. Gives it back to Grant Mahan. We take inside a minute. Grant Mahan has the ball knocked away from him. And Inskeep comes up with the steal. He finds Rob back the other way, going into the lane for the layup. Good. And now they're going to stop play to allow Mountain Home to bring in a sub. It is going to be Tyler Podwaski, excuse me. Comes with 47.9 seconds left to play in the game. Hagen Robb, by the way, with 14 points on the night. Ball goes to Van Almen, down to 38 seconds. And now foul's going to be called on Mountain Home with 37.3 seconds left and another two-shot opportunity coming up for West Plains. They're going to get Coben Inskeep with his third personal foul. So it will be Luke Van Almen at the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot from Von Allman is up, rolls around and will not go. And now coming in to the game for Mountain Home. Let's see who that is. It's going to replace Braxton Carson. That is going to be Lincoln Sherry. Von Allman's second free throw is up and good. He gets 1 of 2. 67-41, West Plains up, down to 33 seconds left to play in this game. Here is Inskeep throwing it over on the right side to Sherry, to Podwaski. Now back to Sherry, up top now to Inskeep. Back over to Sherry. He's going to try for the 3 on the right wing, will not go, and Judd gets the rebound for West Plains. Back come the Zizzers, down to 13 seconds left. Hoover has it on the left side, gives it up to Judd, and they'll probably just let the clock run out. And that's exactly what they're going to do as ball goes to Blake Harris. Now to Grant Mahan, and that's going to wrap it up as the clock hits 0, and West Plains gets the 26-point victory. Our final score tonight, West Plains defeats Mountain Home 67-41. We will come back and check our final numbers in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Basketball.